Hello guys! Hope you're having a nice day. For today's activity, we are going to be making 3 different kinds of paper airplanes at 3 different difficulty levels. So to start off, we're doing our easy paper airplane, which is in green. The first step is to fold it in half, as you can see I'm doing, kind of just making sure it's straight, lining up the edges. So once it's folded in half, hot dog style, the next step is to take both corners at the top and fold them so that they line up with the line you just made. Great. Now once you do that, the next step's really easy. Turn over your paper and using that line as a guide, fold your entire paper airplane in half, like so, and now your triangle should be on the outside. And our very last step is to take the side and fold it down to make the wings of your airplane. Try and keep it nice and straight if you can. Once you have one side done, flip it over and match the other wing to your first one. And once you've made all your creases, open up your airplane, and there you have it. A nice, easy, simple paper airplane that you can start practicing throwing right now. All right, so for our second paper airplane, our medium level one in yellow, the first couple steps are very similar to the last airplane. So first, you're going to fold your piece of paper in half, lengthwise, or as I call it, hot dog style. Make sure the crease is nice and tight. Then unfold your paper, and same as last time, you want to take the corners and fold them to meet the line that you just made. Again, making sure your creases are nice. So this is where the next step, your paper airplane differs from the first green one. So what you want to do is you want to fold the edges to the middle again. So folding it to that middle line, making sure your point is staying sharp. Fold it over the triangle you just made. So once you have both sides folded to the middle, your next step is going to be to flip your piece of paper upside down and fold it in half the other way. Again, I'm making sure that the point is nice and sharp, and now your thin triangles will be on the outside. Now our last step is to fold down the wings. I like to make sure that the edge of the wing lines up with the edge of the paper, as you can see on the left-hand side. Flip it over, match the second wing to the first wing. And once that's done, open up your airplane. And you're ready to fly. Give her a few test runs. Okay, so we are moving on to our final airplane. And this is a bit of a difficult one, so it's okay if you don't get it your first try. The first step is to take the corner, whoops, lost it there, and fold it so that it lines up with the opposite side, making a nice big triangle out of most of your paper. So as you can see, there's a big triangle in that leftover rectangle. Now the next step is to take that rectangle and fold it to the other side of the rectangle, over top of the triangle you just made. Now once you have those folds, you're just going to fold it again. You see, from one corner to the other. Good, you see it's lined up. And now this is the tricky part. You kind of have to roll the leftover paper over the bundle you just made. So as you can see, I'm rolling the paper and I'm flattening it as I go. And also you want to make sure your point's staying pretty sharp. So I'm tightening it. And here comes the trickiest part, is you're gonna want to tuck in that last folded corner into the pocket you've made. So this part I find kind of tricky. I kind of just jam that corner in there. So there's the pocket. There's my little tail from folding. See, I'm just kind of smushing it in. Nothing too pretty. Perfect. Now I'm flattening it out because it's going to be pretty thick. And folding it in half over the little pocket with the tail tucked in. And it's kind of thick, so I'm pressing down really hard to fold it. And once it's all folded and the tip is as sharp as it can be, this is what I call the bullet airplane. And you're almost ready to give it a throw. Whoops, that's my cat Jojo. She really likes to check out my paper airplanes. Go away, Jojo. I'm recording. Go away. Oh, there she goes. Okay, now you're ready to test your paper airplane. And fly! This has been a lot of fun. I'm Naomi. I'm the intern at the Disability Services Office, and I hope you have fun testing out these 3 different kinds of paper airplanes.